Good morning, all of you. In the series of poverty estimation, in the last class, we have discussed about uh, certain committees that estimated the poverty line. So, Rangrajan committee was the last that I had discussed. So now we are coming toward the another committees that formed after Rangarajan. Hashim committee. It was formed in 2010. Hashim committee, I think his name was S.R. Hashim. So S.R. Hashim. Hashim committee, S.R. Hashim. Hashim committee was formed in 2010 by Planning Commission. Hashim committee was formed in 2010 for Planning Commission, by Planning Commission. And the methodology was given to identify the criteria of poverty estimation, especially for urban areas. Hashim committee was formed to identify the poverty, poor for the urban areas, only for urban areas, not for rural areas. So Hashim committee was formed in 2010 by Planning Commission, and it identifying the BPL families for urban areas for 12 5-year plan. It was formed to identify the BPL families for urban areas for 12 5-year plan, for 12 5-year plan based on residential, social and occupational vulnerability. So these are the norms those given to the committee. They have to measure the poverty line for urban areas, only for urban areas. Next, we are coming toward another committee known as the socio-economic caste census. Socio-economic caste census. Socio-economic caste census 2011. A committee was formed under Dr. N.C. Saxena. A committee was formed under Dr. N.C. Saxena. This committee recommended socio-economic caste census 2011. Its recommendation has threefold classification of household: automatically excluded, automatically included, and others. So socio-economic caste census. First of all, we have to know about the caste census. Last caste census was conducted in 1931. So since that, the caste based data are used for planning, policies and implementations of the reservations. In 1941, caste census was also conducted, but data was not released due to the World War. Therefore, the caste census of 1931 is still applicable in case of India. On the other hand, Government of India this year has made a formula for the caste census that will be conducted since October 2026, and it will be published on 1 March 2027. My means the caste census will be conducted in the upcoming census, and caste enumeration will be included in the upcoming census. This enumeration will be started since October 2026, and they just make 1st March 2027 as a yard mile day. My means on that basis they will express the data of caste census. So new caste census will be held on in 2027, and it will publish its data in 2027, and it will be started enumeration since 2026. So socio-caste economic caste census, its data was also not published at public domain. It was written by the government itself, and still used in a government used in government agencies and departments for implementations of government schemes like MG Narega, Another committee was formed under Rangarajan Committee in 2012 and 2014. Rangarajan Committee, it was formed in the lieu of, in the repercussion of Suresh Tendulkar Committee, because planning commission make poverty line of 20 rupees a day for rural areas per person. So in that outrage, government formed Rangarajan Committee, and it's given its recommendation. This committee was formed in 2012, yani in UPS second period. It publishes data, and its recommendation was submitted in 2014, yani NDA first NDA period. Next point here, it was formed on the outrage of planning commission's poverty line that mentioned rupees 21 per head per day expenditure. So it was very low limit for the sustaining for a poor. Due to that base, hue and cry was started, and on that basis government formed Rangarajan Committee. It's given three basic postulations, three basic recommendations. These are food consumption, one thing food component, one thing that he recommended food component, money needed to buy food containing minimum nutritional requirements. It's given its recommendations food, for the food component, money must be used for nutritional requirement. For the urban areas, calorie intake was 2090 kilocalorie, while nutrition requirement for the rural areas it was 2155 किलोकैलोरी. इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि रंगराजन कमेटी ने तीन बेसिक रिकमेंडेशंस दिए. एक तो फूड कंपोनेंट के लिए दिया कि मनी फूड को अपने मतलब कि परचेस करने के लिए जो एक्सपेंड होना चाहिए वो मिनिमम रिक्वायरमेंट फुलफिल करेगा न्यूट्रिशन का, अर्बन एरियाज का 2090 किलो कैलोरी, और वही मनी जो बेसिक रिक्वायरमेंट है रूरल एरियाज के लोगों का एक दिन में फुलफिल करे 2155 किलो कैलोरी फॉर रूरल एरियाज. दूसरा नेक्स्ट रिकमेंडेशन वाज आल्सो गिवन बाय द रंगराजन कमेटी, नॉर्मेटिव नॉन फूड आइटम्स. What is the normative non-food items? Expenditure for essential items like clothing, shelters, education and health. So normative non-food items, he mentioned expenditure must be included that was made on non-food items, like clothing, shelters, health and education. Another criteria he was mentioned, behavioral non-food item, expenditure was made on for other non-food items based on population consumption behavior. So according to Rangarajan committee, he given expenditure must be made on either on food components that fulfill this calorie amount for the urban areas, for rural areas this calorie intake, while another recommendation he also given, normative non-food items must be fulfilled by these expenditures made by an individuals, and this in normative non-food items he mentioned cloth, shelters, education, health care, etc. like that. expenditures. If expenditure made on behavioral non-food items. Behavioral non-food item means the population those consumption behavior, यानी कि non-food items से expenditure those was made on non-food items for a population and its consumption behavior. Next point, poverty line he mentioned for the urban areas 47 rupees per day per person, while for rural areas it was 32 rupees per person per day. The poverty line threshold limit was mentioned by Rangarajan committee for rural areas was 32 rupees per person per day, while for urban areas it was 44 rupees per person per day. Next point, on that basis these values was the on the price of 2011-12, on the price of 2011-12. If we measured these value as a poverty line, so India's poverty was 29.5% for 2011-12. If we measure these value, my means the expenditure limit for urban areas 47 rupees per person per day. For rural areas it was 32 rupees per person per day. If we are using this amount for whole India in the estimation of poverty limit, so India's poverty will was stand at 29.5% in 2011-12. यानी इन्होंने रंगराजन कमेटी ने एक रिकमेंडेशन दिया था अर्बन एरियाज के लिए कि पॉवर्टी लिमिट जो है वो एक दिन का एक बंदे का जो एक्सपेंडिचर है वो 47 रुपया या उससे ज़्यादा हो, अगर उससे कम होगा तो वो बीपीएल में आएगा। रूरल एरिया का कोई बंदा है, अगर एक दिन का उसका एक्सपेंडिचर 32 रुपये या उससे कम है तो वो पॉवर्टी लाइन में आएगा या पुअर कंसीडर किया जाएगा। इसके बिहाफ पे 2011-12 के प्राइस पे इन्होंने जब कैलकुलेट किया तो इंडिया का पॉवर्टी 29.5% लोग इंडिया में पुअर थे कब 2011-12 में। इसके आधार पे रंगराजन कमेटी के रिकमेंडेशन के इसके आधार पे। नेक्स्ट पॉइंट वी आर कमिंग हेयर, another committee was formed by planning by Niti Aayog in 2015. Another committee for the poverty line estimation for a suggestion on the poverty line was formed by the planning commissions, and its name was given as Task Force on Elimination of Poverty. Task Force on Elimination of Poverty. This committee was formed by the Niti Aayog, National Institutions of Transforming India, in 2015. It consists on 14 members. It consists on 14 members. Arvind Pangaria was its chairman. Its chairman. The Task Force on Elimination of Poverty was formed in 2015 by the Niti Aayog. It consists on 14 members. Arvind Pangaria was the chairman. Arvind Pangaria, I think he was the first vice chairperson of Niti Aayog, and I think the 16th finance commissions is also headed by Arvind Pangaria. Next one, he is also chancellor of Nalanda University, Nalanda International University. He is chancellor of Nalanda International University, and he was the first vice chairperson of Niti Aayog. This committee unable to find exact definition. This committee was unable to find exact definition. No decision on poverty line was made by this committee. So no decision was made by this committee on the poverty. Now we break here our lecture. Okay, bye. All the best. एंड करिए भैया।